Hello and welcome to this video. I've got another Vivobarefoot shoe review. This time it's the Primus knit with wool. It is a kind of slip-on barefoot shoe. Gum sole, grey color. I'm a sucker for this colorway in lots of shoes. I've got a pair of Nobles in this. I've got a pair of Nike Metcons in a kind of grey color. These are awesome. So I normally have shit luck with Vivos. They don't tend to fit my feet that super great. I've done a review video on a pair of Stealths that were actually awesome. They're really cool, but they split here on me. I've got a pair of the Primus Trail, which feel heavy and clunky for me. I did have a pair of Motus that are like many years old, maybe around about 5 years old, that are kind of falling apart now. When I say falling apart, just natural wear and tear. They've been a brilliant shoe. I've recently discovered another shoe brand that I really like, but I like these. So these retail at 135 pounds. I didn't actually buy these from Vivo. I bought these from Sports Shoes, and I actually went through Top Cashback. If you guys don't use Top Cashback, that's a great resource to use to get cashback on your normal purchases. Things like car insurance and mobile phone contracts, you can get massive cashback. I normally get £200 to £300 a year, and I forget to use it all the time, but I will pop a link in below. So if you don't use Top Cashback, sign up with my link. I think you get some like introductory offer, and I get some sort of benefits from doing that. If you don't use Top Cashback, do it. But back to the review. Sick colorway, really nice. So they've got this kind of wool knit up here, and inside they have this kind of, hopefully you can see that, maybe you can. I showed it in the kind of demo reel. They have this kind of woolen kind of bit going on. It's really cool. This is leather and it's super nice. I think it's a super classy shoe. This is super nice. When it's actually on my feet, when it bends here, the kind of build of it means that I don't think this is going to split at the side like the Stealth did. And because it has a similar sole to the Stealth, these have actually fitted. These actually fit really nice. Great shoe. It's freezing here today, and I wore these yesterday. So it was freezing here today and yesterday. And I wore them without the insole in, and the cold just radiates right through them, and I was miserable walking them. But I put the insole back in. I actually prefer them without the insole, but the cold was just too much. So when you guys take the insole out, it's this sort of insole, those little holes there, trap some air bubbles. When you got the insole in, super warm, comfy on your feet. The actual warmth here isn't crazy through the roof. They're not a freezing cold shoe. They're just not as warm as I maybe wanted them to be. Beautiful leather inside, classy shoe. So if Vivos normally fit you, this is an absolutely fantastic shoe. My problem with Vivos is their barefootness. As this kind of comes up to a toe point here, I would just wish that was a little bit more square for the shape of my foot, particularly my foot. These are not terrible on my foot. My foot's just wider still and just needs this little bit more because I'm just a little bit. But Vivos normally fit you, then these will be great. And for a lot of people with a kind of longer, slimmer foot, they're gonna do pretty well with Vivobarefoots as a fitting shoe. I'm just a sucker for their branding and marketing. I just think their shoes look amazing. They just don't fit my feet super amazing. But I'm not annoyed and angry at these. These are fitting in really well. And because they're leather, they're gonna kind of grow around my shape. And because they've got this little bit of stretch and a little bit of give, they're actually breaking in really nicely. That's the other thing with Vivobarefoot shoes is I think there's a little bit longer breaking in time just because that sole is quite a thick, robust, so it means it lasts longer, but there's a little bit slightly longer breaking in period. There is a tiny, and when I say tiny, little bit of heel slip the way these are. I think if you were to put your actual bare feet in these without socks, there would be no heel slip. The heel slip's mostly undone with this band that comes around there. So I think if you're running in these, if you're running actually barefoot inside them, they would be fantastic. But when you have socks on, might be a little bit of heel slip, just minor little bit of heel slip in these. But overall, I think they're badass. I think they're a classy looking shoe. I haven't seen too many reviews of the Primus knit, and I haven't seen many reviews of the Primus knit wool. So overall, pretty cool. I like these. Check out Top Cashback, and that's my review. So it's kind of, yeah, I like them. I think they're great. I think they're gonna last a long time. I think the quality is fantastic. I think the detailing's cool. Don't fit my foot super perfect, but that's more my foot than the actual Vivos, because I have done some pretty harsh Vivo barefoot shoes reviews in the past, so this one's a little bit more friendly. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.